It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. A 7-vehicle pileup sent 3 people to the hospital today on West Side Vail Pass. State Patrol confirms a semi-truck, a box truck, and 5 passenger vehicles were involved. They smashed into each other just west of the summit, where the lanes are smaller and tighter and bordered by construction barriers. I-70 was closed for more than 3 hours. All lanes are open again. US 6 at Loveland Pass reopened at 1 this afternoon, more than 3 days after a historic landslide coated that road in 92 tons of rock and dirt. CDOT is confident the hillside has stabilized. This same slope crumbled in 2003, but at a fraction of the size. The median home price here in Summit is falling into summer. It was $2.2 million back in May, down 6% from last year, still nearly 4 times higher than median across the state. Local realtor Dana Cottrell says condos and duplexes are hot properties right now. Sales between $1 and $1.5 million, they shot up by 233%. Mountain Town lodges are riding their longest slides since the pandemic, 6 consecutive months of declining bookings all across the West. At today's summer preview with Breck Tourism, data gurus said this trend is possibly the side effect of rising room rates. Breckenridge lodges have hiked their rates more than any other mountain town. Analytics from Destimetrics in another report shows another trend, disappearing international travel. Bookings from Canada and Western Europe are declining. For the first time in months, travel from Mexico is down. This week on the State of Summit, Town of Frisco is creeping closer to a new deed restriction. Town manager Tom Fisher.
This is such a multifaceted and multi-layered topic, and each piece of our deed restrictions seem to affect other pieces.
But these housing talks, they're filled with jargon, so let's break it down. First is the income buffer, how much you can make and still qualify for an affordable home.
It provides some flexibility around those AMI targets.
AMI is Area Median Income, the federal formula used by every local town.
Whether they have higher child care expenses or slightly higher income than the AMI target, we can work within those buffers.
Then there is asset testing.
What assets you have as a applicant coming into that sale.
That includes stocks, bonds, crypto, even properties and business assets. Anything except a salary that gives you wealth.
Their annual income might still be supported under that AMI restriction, but they might have these assets that are out there that would change that if there was asset testing.
Finally, there is post-housing accumulation, those assets you gain after buying an affordable home.
If you, after owning a deed-restricted unit for 10 years, now have $5 million worth of assets, should you still qualify to be in deed-restricted housing?
For all of these terms, Council wants to give more leeway, not less, and encourage homeowners to accumulate wealth even after they win an affordable home. A draft of the new deed restriction could be available by August. Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. Local fire danger is high today in Summit, still no fire restrictions. Today at 5:30 is a public meeting with Xcel Energy reviewing its multi-billion-dollar mountain energy project. This plan includes new natural gas storage sites near Keystone, Breck, and Frisco. You can hear more tonight, 5:30 at the Senior Center in Frisco. Silverthorne cut the ribbon on a new and improved Trent Park yesterday with new basketball courts, bouldering wall, and bicycle pump track. Go check it out. In sports, the Rockies play the Nationals today. They're riding a 3-game win streak. And in local sports, towing up to the start line at 5:30 are dozens of runners for Race 3 of the Summit Trail running series. They'll be leaving Tiger Dredge Lot for Horseshoe Gulch and portions of the Colorado Trail. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.